This tutorial will help you to better understand a research assignment. The first step to understanding a research assignment is to carefully read the instructions. As you carefully read the instructions, think about the following: scope, sources, research question, restrictions, citation style, and where can you get extra help. First, consider the scope or extent of the paper. What is the page requirement? Is the due date soon, like in a week or two, or do you have some time, like a month, or maybe even the whole semester? How many sources should you use? Speaking of sources, often the assignment will tell you how many sources you need. It may even tell you what types of sources to use. If your professor does not specify the types of sources, it is up to you to figure out what types of sources are most appropriate. Don't panic. For an assignment with a short due date, online sources may be most appropriate. For an assignment with a longer due date, you will probably want to include print sources. You could even use interlibrary loan to get more and better sources if you start your research in advance. You also need to know if you need scholarly or non-scholarly sources, or maybe a combination of both. Journal articles are usually scholarly, while newspaper and magazine articles are not. If you want to be sure a journal article is scholarly, look for peer-reviewed journal articles. If your professor mentions that you need to use books published by an academic publisher, this means that they want scholarly books. Let's talk about the research question. Sometimes the assignment states your research question for you. Other times the assignment is more open-ended. In this case, you should develop your own research question. In either case, identifying and understanding your research question will help you develop a strong thesis statement. Your thesis statement should clearly and concisely answer your research question. Your professor may place some restrictions on your assignment. The most common restrictions you will see on research assignments relate to sources. If you do not understand a source restriction, ask. Some professors may be very strict about the maximum number of pages, especially for shorter assignments. Your professor may also restrict certain topics, especially if the topic is overused. The due date restricts how much time you can spend on the assignment. Using the proper citation style and using it correctly may constitute a significant portion of your grade. First, check the assignment to see what citation style your professor requires. If your professor does not specify a citation style, MLA or Chicago is usually used for the arts and humanities, while APA is usually used for time-relevant topics. Next, find a good resource that will help you use the citation style correctly. You can use a style guide, or your professor may have some links or documents on Blackboard that will help you. The library website also has resources for all of the major citation styles. Who besides your professor can help you? The reference librarians can help you with the research step, while the writing consultants at the Writing Center can help with the writing step. Good luck completing your research assignment.